How's it going, everybody? Today, we're going to be talking about a very interesting aspect of the market that we haven't seen a lot of in recent years, the rent to buy model. So, what is rent to buy? Well, it's kind of exactly what it sounds like. It is a situation where someone that wants to purchase a home but may not be fully ready, they might not have the down payment or they need to build up their credit, whatever the case may be, but they want to own that home. Well, they are opting to go into a rental contract with the option to purchase the home at a later date. So why are we seeing this option come back on the market whenever we hadn't seen it in so long? Well, there's a few reasons. The number one reason why we're seeing a rent to buy model come back on is it benefits both buyer and seller. For buyers right now, obviously with interest rates going up a little bit compared to years past, that's had a positive effect in that it's cooled the purchase price. However, it's made those monthlies a little more difficult, and it's made it a little harder perhaps for some renters to save up that initial down payment. So they may not have all of that liquidity that they would need to go and put a down payment and do a traditional purchase of a home. So for a buyer, that is a great option. You talk to the seller and say, hey, Mr. Seller, Mrs. Seller, I would like to purchase this home, but I can't do it all at once. Can we do a rent to buy situation where over the course of the lease or leases, a portion of my rent goes towards the down payment, and ultimately I'm going to purchase the home at this later date. So great option potentially for the right buyer. And obviously in years past for the seller, there was no need to look at this model because, well, homes weren't lasting. They were going off the market as soon as they got on. If you were a seller in the market of 2022 and parts of 2023, well, you were golden. You knew that as soon as your home went on the market here in Florida, you were probably going to have multiple offers if you were priced anywhere near correct in just a matter of hours or days. So that's why we're seeing the resurgence of this model. And it could be a great option depending on your situation. So if you are a seller and you're not sure how to move your home, you're maybe having some difficulty selling your home, you don't want to reduce the purchase price any more than you absolutely have to, well, this might be worth considering because it would allow you to have a little more leverage in that negotiation by allowing for a longer term payout from a buyer. Perhaps you could get slightly more in the purchase price. And also, you're going to have the security of knowing that you have someone in that home, they're taking care of it, and they're paying you rent. So worst case scenario, you have a great tenant in there that's covering your carry cost. Best case scenario, not only do you get your home sold, but perhaps for more than you would in a traditional sale right now. So this could be a great option. So if you're a seller and you're considering this, but you want to know a little more, you want to know a little more about the process and specifically what it would look like for your home, or if you're a buyer and you really want to get in that home, but you say, hey, James, I don't have all of the down payment. I don't have this. I don't have that. I need time to build this up. Well, maybe this is something that you should consider. And we could definitely look at what options are out there for you and see if we can negotiate that on your behalf. But that's what we're seeing in the market. And it's an interesting model that we haven't seen much of in recent years. So definitely keep your eye on this one. And we'll see how this translates over the next year or two. But if you have any questions about your specific circumstance, you're a seller, you're a buyer, happy to help any way that I can. And as always, if you find value in this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Thanks so much.